Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Trains in World 5 on a route which no one really remembers nowadays. This is the Niddertalbahn Bad Vilbel to Stockholm route in Germany by Trains of Germany. This is the first route they ever made and it is almost 2 years old at the time of recording, having been released all the way back in March 2023. Feels very strange to say that because that's the month I started playing this game. Yeah, so the Niddertalbahn was actually one of the first routes I ever wanted for this game. Having, yeah, and yeah, it's like with the upcoming release of the Mittenwaldbahn in about a week, I figured, why not? Let's just give Trace of Germany's older content a try. Yeah, so we are in the DVBR 628 today, in the Deutsche Bahn mint colors. And yeah, we're doing a simple run, Bad Vilbel to Stockholm. Oh, wrong button. That's the button. So yeah, nothing. Just a bog standard run. Here are some of the ES50 hopper wagons that also come with the route. On this route, there's no cargo in them right now, but they're actually used to transport sugar beets, which back in 1989 when this route is set, there was still a bit of transportation from the sugar beet farms on this route. So yeah, so let's get started, get it set up. So reverse forward, unlock doors, headlights on, brake key cut in, trade brake to minimum because we are on a slight grade. Let's just make sure all the switches are in the normal position. Instrument lights. Power on, otherwise we won't move. Mirrors, magnetic brakes. Okay. So now what we have to do is... It's not that panel. We could just use the keyboard shortcut. I don't want to do that because I like doing it the realistic way. If we just head through the train real quick, all the way to the other end, there is a panel. Yes, here we go. And then C for valve. Ka-chunk. We're not using PZB today because I don't want to, because I don't like it. LZB or PZB. The reason you're hearing a different engine noise is that the rear car on this train is powered and has the BR628 designation. The front car has the BR928 designation, which is a bit strange, but yeah. Even though this route is almost 2 years old, it is by far one of the better routes in terms of scenery. Bit limited in terms of replay value because all it is just a linear bit of trackage between Bad Vilbel and Stockholm, but I have played a lot of this route, and yeah. If you actually and on a side note, if you have Link Rheinstrecke Mainz to Koblenz, you actually get AI BR110s and BR103s. Oh, there's actually one coming along now at Bad Vilbel and also at Heldenberg and Videcken. So let's... Uh-oh. Alright, release. Alright, let's give it the beans. Horn check. Oh yeah, listen to that. Oh yeah, it's a 103. Nice. Streaking along, heading along to Frankfurt. And stop. Let's see if we can catch that in photo mode. How am I going to do this? If I am good, yeah. Nice timing, that is. Just don't know how I'm going to pull a screenshot like this off since they're heading, yeah. Oh well. With the old intercity coaches. Oh, hello. No, 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 no. Sifa. Probably should open the windows just so we get a bit more rolling audio. Alright. There are quite a few unique signs and assets to this route, like... The Trains of Germany did not skimp on the details, and that's one reason I'm so excited for the Niddertalbahn route, because this route is 2 years old. And is so good that I am really just excited for the Niddertalbahn. Those little signs labeled P are for horns, so yeah, there's one. Basically whistle boards. Alright, let's cut the power. Here is our first crossing of the River Nidder, and as you can see already, custom asset right there. This is, when this came out, this is actually one of the first electrified, sorry, what am I saying? This is actually the first fully diesel-only German route in the game. We had previously had Taranto Ramp with diesel rolling stock, but that was all electrified. The BR612 DMU ran in conjunction with electrified services. So, yeah, and then after this, we've only had one other fully non-electrified German route, namely the Niddertalbahn of Schaffenburg to Miltenberg, which is basically Dovetail's attempt to try to copy this route while and try to get some money off it. That didn't work out too well. The Niddertalbahn has notably worse scenery, but the Niddertalbahn is still by far one of the best quality routes in this game, I think. And the 628 is just awesome. If you actually have Niddertalbahn, then the Deutsche Bahn Traffic Red version of this little DMU will show up. And it has like a massive screen here instead of this radio. Which is just awesome because Trains of Germany provided it for free rather than bundling it, say, as a loco add-on or something. I like driving the Deutsche Bahn Red version from time to time. It layers onto the Niddertalbahn, Salzburg to Rosenheim, and a couple of other routes which I can't remember at the moment. And if you're a bit scared of this route, Trains of Germany very kindly actually put an entire manual dedicated to this route, which is just simply awesome. Okay. That flashing signal which you just passed by means that the crossing up ahead is functional. There is actually a 1% chance that the level crossing actually fails and you have to manually put the barriers down, which is just a lovely touch in my opinion. Okay, whistle board. Alright, we have to slow down. 30. Driving the 628 can be a bit of a handful at times, but that's what makes it fun! Okay, slow down like just in time right there. I think my one complaint about this route is that the buildings look a bit basic, but... And that seems to be the case with Niddertalbahn as well, from what we've seen from like the preview shots, but honestly, I couldn't care less. If it increases the route's performance, then I personally don't care. Alright, Gronau. The brakes are very powerful. I must say, my one complaint about the 628 over its English cousin Pacer is that the brakes take ages to release. Let's release the brakes totally because they do take a while. Alright, welcome to Grunau. A lot of station names have been changed since this route is set, so just keep that in mind. Like look at these poles here. Like look how detailed they are. I actually have got the route mastery, so we should see combine harvesters. Alright, let's do like a launch shot right here. Niddertalbahn in 2 kilometers. There's actually a mod timetable built about, I don't know, 6-7 months ago for this route that actually has the BR Red 628, the BR 218 also from trains in Germany with the Dostos, and also the Dosto cab car for basically a 2007 timetable for this route. I've made a video on that before, so you should go check that out. Okay. Crossing up ahead has actually failed. No way. Alright, we should keep an eye out. If the barriers are up, we have to leap out and do them. Yeah. Oh, okay, crossing up ahead seems to be functioning normally. Okay. Alright, power. Okay. It's Deutschebahn. People won't mind if we're a bit late. It's part of the job. Wonder why that one signal wasn't flashing now. Interesting. Check barriers. They are down. I've never actually had a failed crossing in normal timetable mode. There is a scenario where you have 3 level crossings actually fail in succession, but to have just a level crossing fail in normal operations is rare to impossible. What's also the nice thing this route included was this very nice custom signal asset, old style semaphore signal asset. Alright. This route's scenery just holds up so well, even today. Despite being almost 2 years old. Alright. Alright, this guy can now continue. Hello, mate. Okay, we're running about 20 seconds late, it seems. Full brakes, please. Alright, he's probably going to be off in a minute. This route just like is overall just like so beautiful. Like we need like more pastoral routes in this game. Like I'm not kidding. Alright, shut the doors. Like listen to the door sound as well. Like that sounds so good. Oberdelfelden in 1.1 kilometers. Oh, if we just have a quick look in photo mode. There's one of the collectibles that I haven't gotten yet. A broken level crossing sign. That's one of the collectibles that you have to repair, and I haven't got it, obviously. Alright. Come on, Sifa. Oh, hello. need to keep an eye out. Okay, level crossing up ahead seems to be functional. This route just feels like so different from all the others. Like, it genuinely just makes a nice change from running the electrified gem and stuff. Stamping on the brakes. Okay, we're only running 10 seconds late now. Okay, welcome to, what is this? Oberndorfelden. This is a very nice little station. Like, all the stations feel, like, unique in their own, like, separate ways. This is definitely one of the most, like, unique feeling routes in this game. For sure. So, yeah, you can just click? I think there's, like, oh, it's this little box here. You have to click this box. So, if I click it, it should activate the level crossing. Yeah, look, there we go. And then turn it back on. Whoa, the barriers went up quick. Did you see how fast the barriers went up? I've never seen them go that fast before. Right. Alright. Next stop, Kilianstaaten in 1.3 kilometers. This route is just like, this, fun fact, back in the Train Sim World 3 days, this is actually the best-selling route in the game. I'm not joking. If you had a look at the Steam, I had a look at the Steam numbers back in the day, and this was the best-selling route. Just shows you how good it was. Hang on a minute. Oh, never mind. Okay. Okay, I thought the barriers were up, dude. Ever since I talked about the failed level crossings, I've been paranoid. Oh man, it's so rare that I shouldn't really be paranoid. Like, look at the scenery! The scenery just extends for like miles on either side of the track. It's so cool. I think this is the most realistic run of the Niddertalbahn I've ever done. Okay, level crossing up ahead is functional. Lovely. On top of the BR628, you also get the DVBR365 with this add-on, which is used for hauling the sugar beets. It's just basically a repurposed model of BR363 that we already had in the game. Full brakes. Okay, that was... oh dear. Oh well. Okay, we're actually early this time. This looks like some sort of water treatment plant. And then, yeah, this is probably one of my favorite parts of the route. Like, the detail of this factory asset over here, and also, like, the detail in the water and the water plant just looks... and the bridge... just looks... just is mind-bogglingly good. Like... okay. Like, it's that good. Alright, let's go. It's a very good indication of when the doors close. Is when they do the chunk sound at the end of the closing sequence. It's like an audio reminder. Alright, next stop, Budesheim, Oberhesse, in 1.4 kilometers. Performance on this route is actually not bad. I'm getting, like... there are a lot other areas of the game where I don't get this good performance. Like, when this route was originally released, it wasn't that well performing, but compared to, like, I don't know, Train Sim Classic, it was still performing really well. I'm getting like 40 to 50 frames, and some other areas of the game, like for example, I don't know, Frankfurt Bahnhof on the Niddertalbahn, I'm getting like 12 frames per second. That's because that area is badly optimized. Like, if I'm in like a really busy area like Euston, London Euston, like that's, I don't know, like you could get like 30 frames, but oh look, Combine Harvester, that's one of the Master ones. Nice. This is one of like the first like DLCs I ever got for this game. I think the first two routes I got that weren't part of the Trade World 3 base game were this, the Niddertalbahn, and also the Great Western Express Paddington to Reading route, which is like the first DLC ever made for the game, and only like the second route ever put in like the first British one. Which is like not that good. I mean, there is a remaster coming, but it's also like not like, oh crap. Alright, slow down, buddy. Sorry. Sorry. Come on, slow, faster. Alright. Budesheim, this is what that little siding off to the left is used for the beat wagons. It's one of the loading places for the beat wagons, anyway. Nowadays, there's no freight on this route at all. This is actually, I think, like the first German route for this game, set in the 20th century. I think because Link Rheinstrecke was released. Oh crap, I unlocked the right hand doors. Sorry. Yeah, we've got one of the small tunnels approaching. Yeah. A lot of these car assets are actually custom to this route, and they were so good that Just Trades actually reused them for their Blackpool branches and, what is it? West Coast Mainline Preston's Carlisle DLCs, which is pretty cool. Train Team Germany spent like 2 years on this route. And I must say, like, even if you buy it full price, it's worth it, despite the limited replay value. Next stop, Vindecken, in 2.5 kilometers. Look how snugly that fits. Holy. And it's disappeared. I think this is like one of the, like, 1 or 2 tunnels on the route. Really hope. Okay. Maximum running speed on this route is only 60 kilometers an hour, but if you do want to take the 628 up to higher speeds, this version actually layers onto Link Rheinstrecke, and you can get it up to its top speed of 120 kilometers an hour if you are so inclined. The track ballast is also completely custom to this add-on, which is just crazy. We're like up on a little embankment. Nice. Crossing over the River Nidder again. It's called the Niddertalbahn for a reason. as I said before, if the Niddertalbahn is this good and it's 2 years old, then the Niddertalbahn is going to be mind-blowingly good. It might even be what I think it will just like instantly go to my tier of top 3 routes, like it just instantly. Ironic that my tier of top 3 routes is all third parties. Just Trains and Trains of Germany are by far the best developers for this game. And I really hope Union Workshop lives up to that. The preview shots of the Tarami line by Union Workshop do seem to be very, very promising. Okay, this is the last stop before the midpoint of the route, namely Heldenberg and Vindecken. We're early again. Nice. Alright. Heldenbergen. No, it's just Vindecken. My bad. Like, look at this town square. This did not need to be that detailed. You don't see too much of this from the track, but look at this! Look how detailed this is! Look at this little spot over here. Like, it's a little bench. Look at this church over here as well. I'm pretty sure this church is a custom asset as well. Like, wow. Okay, wait. Next stop, Heldenberg and Vindecken in 750 meters. Yeah, you can go up to 40. Yeah, we have a pretty punishing 1.1% gradient to try to get up. Any electrics at Heldenbergen? Nope. Are there any trains coming from this side? Line? No, it doesn't seem like it. There's not too much stuttering either. Like, the route is gorgeous, but also really well optimized. I imagine that there isn't a lot of, like, AI rolling stock. I imagine consoles wouldn't have too much trouble running this route. But then again, I'm not a console player and have never owned a console, so if you have like an Xbox or a PlayStation and have the Niddertalbahn, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear. The console players often get like really short shrifted in this game. This is this is the only other place where you can see the AI stuff off the AI electrics off of Link Rheinstrecke. And it's also another passing point for the Niddertalbahn itself. Crash on the brakes. Alright, Heldenberg and Vindecken, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute, I want to see are there any NPCs holding smartphones? Okay, there's someone with Bluetooth headphones on. That's not appropriate for 1989. There's another person! Okay, is there anyone on their phone? Come on. Please let there be someone on their phone. Okay, there doesn't really seem to be. But I have seen NPCs on this route with smartphones, even though it is 1989. Wait, we've got 4.5 minutes? Okay. Let's do a bit of exploring. Why not? Alright. That's so funny. That the NPCs for this route do need a bit of an update to pare down the ones with, like, Bluetooth headphones, smartphones, things like that. Any collectibles? Wait, what? Hang on. Did you see that? Come on. Oh dear, the NPCs are doing NPC things. Come on, get out of the way. Come on, get out of the way. Thank you. I was able to walk along. I'm able to walk along this little windowsill. That's a bug. Alright, any collectibles about? Doesn't look like it. Let's go try platforms 1 and 2. No. What about this way? Oh! Okay, I have got a mod that removes invisible walls. Some of them anyway, and that seems to be... Okay, I think I just went through an invisible wall. Oh dear. Hello? Okay, that was... What the... Okay, that's an obvious bit glitch. Okay. That's the first, like, really obvious terrain texture issue I've had with this route, though. Oh! It's a BR-110! Nice! Wasn't expecting to see one of those today. And it's the backdated Endwagons, too. We're getting the Silberlinger brushed aluminium versions of these Endwagons with the Niddertalbahn button. Nice. Didn't think I'd spot one of these today. Nice to see you, Mr. 110. Nice to see you. I love the old Deutsche Bahn mint style with everything being like Deutsche Bahn just used to be like a lot more just used to be like a ton more colorful than it is now. Which is really sad. Wait, because like everything's just like traffic red these days with the occasional Flix train or rail pool. Where are you going? Nicht einsteigen, not in service. Okay, that's fine. I love how the sign is weathered. Yeah. Like, but as I was saying, yeah, like, just, like, Deutsche Bahn rolling stock is just, like, so boring. It's either Deutsche Bahn traffic red, or it's intercity white with a red stripe. And that's just, like, it's just, like, so boring. Like, Deutsche Bahn... hello? Just went straight through! Okay. Maybe it's not designed for people to come out over here that often. Oh well. Okay, we're good. Alright, we've still got 1.5 minutes till we have to go. Let me climb up, please. Alright, any of you on your phones? Alright, any of you on your phones? Okay, you're wearing like Bluetooth headphones. I could have sworn I saw some NPCs on their phones. Like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago. Maybe that's been patched. I don't know. Because there should have been at least some NPCs on their phones, but no. Okay, that's good, Dave. It actually got that little bug actually got patched. I'm glad to know that. All right, what are these controls? Okay, those don't do anything. That's a CFA button. Little fold-out seat for the second man over here. Doesn't have that good visibility. Locking doors. Oh, wait. What was that? Oh, there goes the 110. See you. See you. Okay, we've got a speed limit of 40 kilometers an hour to cope with. Alright, what are our... Okay. Next stop, Nidder. And 4 kilometers. The sound occlusion with the windows is also, like, pretty good. Alright. There we go. Off the main line and back onto the Niddertalbahn. Well, technically we were on the Niddertalbahn the whole time. It was just, yeah. Right, this is like a pretty steep downhill section right here. How the bug is like on a hill. Alright, brake. Oh yeah, that was briefly 1.5% downhill. Oof. Okay. This is a really nice section. You've got the hill on one side, cliff on the other. Ooh, we could go up to 60. Since we're at a pretty steep downhill right now, I'll use notch 5. Let's try to get a screenshot. Oh, we've got this like, oh, we've got the embankment in the way. Never mind. All right, shut it down. Look at this really gorgeous forest we're going through. The horn, if you didn't know, is operated by this little pedal here, but there's also a manual one, and there's also a low one. Interesting. Okay, what time do we have to get to Stockholm by? 4:17. Okay. There's also a wiper as well, which is really like smooth as well. 2 kilometers to Aiken. Still running low. Oh boy. Alright, I've got an idea. Stop it here. Open camera. Field of view is good. Ooh, yeah, that's some good framing right there. Their way to advance the game. Let's just see how far to the next pole. Not too far. Oh my goodness, why did this wire jump around so much? Oh dear. So if I just line it up. Come on. Look how much that wire jumps around. I think the physics photo in photo mode breaks that wire. Haha. Let's change the depth of field. There we go. Turn the motion blur up. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll take that. Crossing. No, bridge. Oh! There's a 363, 365, not 363, 365 waiting to come through with sugar beets. Nice. Yep, look, there's the 363 hole in them sugar beets. No. Hmm? Are those the right doors? Nope. Come on. One little 363. You know you want to move. Alright, there we go. not 365. The 365 sounds are slightly inaccurate because of the reused model. Apparently the 365 has like a different prime mover in real life, so hey ho. Yeah, look at all those sugar beets. Yeah. Oh, it did a little horn, nice. Yeah, there it goes. Off to Badville, Bell. No, release. Host. Ugh, my German pronunciation is so bad sometimes. Knitter in 1.6 kilometers. Power. Nice bridge. Five 500 meters to run. Onto the brakes. Nice. Alright, hooks. Ugh. Like, how do you even pronounce that? German speakers in the comments, please let me know how you actually pronounce that, because I'm probably massacring that. Alright. Next stop, Altenstadt, Hesse in 2.1 kilometers. are we on the route? That's helpful. Okay. About 2/3 of the way. Oh goodness, we're heading really downhill now. This has been a really enjoyable trip so far. Accurate road signs, which is always a nice touch. Those cars are going really quickly, by the way. Are they going like 60 miles an hour or something? Meters to run. Okay, we do have a red signal at Altenstadt, so we do have to keep an eye out for that. Imagine there's a train coming in. Don't know where. Oh yeah, there's the train. Nope. Whoa, stutter. Oh, hello. Oh, he's heading to Heldenbergen. One of the few services that terminates at Heldenbergen anyway. Okay. Next stop, Lindheim in 3 kilometers. The strategy is to wait until the last minute to apply the brakes and just gun it, and then gun it out of the stations at full throttle. If you want to keep to your schedule. Just to point out something, I'm pretty sure this is like one of the only like willow or cypress trees. Oh, I've got motion blur turned on. There we go. In the game. How cool is that? It looks gorgeous. Having the windows down just makes it so much better. I suppose one downside of one of the only like other downsides of the Niddertalbahn is the score. If you're into that sort of thing anyway, the scoring system only goes up to gold because it's a Train Sim World 3 error route. After Train Sim World 4, they updated updated the system, so now it takes stuff like safety systems into account. And they also added a new like platinum tier, but a lot of pre-TSW4 era routes have not been updated to accommodate for the new scoring systems, and are stuck on the old one. So I think we'll only get a gold medal from today, but I don't really care because I don't really like using the scoring system. I just like driving, but it's nice to get platinum anyway, on top of everything else. Autobahn, I think this is like an autobahn we just went under. Yeah, I think anyway. Those has to be some of the fastest cars and in this game, in terms of driving speed anyway. 500 meters to Lindheim, Glauberg, Stockheim. So just a few stops to go. Oh. Crossing. Oh yeah, and it has the little box. Like, the whole environment of this route is just, like, so nice. Alright, let's go. Next stop, Glauberg in 3 kilometers. Look at that tree waving in the wind. That's so nice. There's another combine harvester. Nice. Seven minutes and we should be at our final stop, Stockheim. There's actually gotta shout out a fellow YouTuber here. Back when this route came out, the YouTuber Blue Games, that was back when he was still playing TSW, actually went into Scenario Editor and took the LMS Crimson Jubilee off of the what is it? The rail tour for West Cornwall Local. Does like a rail tour pack. I personally wouldn't get it, but he was the Dovetail ambassador, so yeah. Anyway, he actually put the Crimson Jubilee on this route. It is honestly, they went together like bread and butter, despite an English steam engine never having run on this route. But it's still like the visual, like it was just beautiful. Alright, 30 seconds and we should be off. Glauberg is such a small station. The station building's gigantic for some reason. I don't know why, but one thing I do hope is that we actually get like station buildings we could go into, because the station buildings on Niddertalbahn, you can't go into them, which is just a minor nickel, though. Next and final stop of the day, Stockheim in 2 kilometers. And barriers up. And barriers up. Ugh. Okay. Force him to do it the old-fashioned way. One thing I do like about Trains of Germany's routes is that they're pretty self-contained packages. They don't really require any other routes or DLCs in order to get them to work well. For example, Niddertalbahn. The only DLC it really requires is not really requires. The only DLC that really has compatibility is like Rheinstrecke for the AIs, BR110s and BR103s. Niddertalbahn will be the same. It will require Niddertalbahn for the BR365 to do the shunting, and it will also require linked Rheinstrecke for the AI BR103s at Innsbruck Hauptbahnhof. But other than that, it will be a self-contained route. It already has all the rolling stock, freight wagons, locomotives, etc. that it needs, which is a pretty cool idea. Just Trains really goes a different direction. They because their routes are set in the British Rail era, all of the other British Rail stock of the game off of West Cornwall Local, Northern Trans, Pennine, Tees Valley, Class 81, Class 20, BR Heavy Freight Pack, that all layers onto what's it called? Onto the other route, onto Preston to Carlisle, for instance. Alright, coming into Stockheim, and we're on time, which is always nice. Oh, hello. There's a service. Wait, there's another service. That's probably an AI, I'm guessing, judging by the platform. Where is it going? Oh, that's R1. What is this one going? Gelnhausen, yeah, that's on the other line, heading off the map. Full power to the brakes. Yeah, not too much of an overshoot despite the brake problem. Alright. And there we go. Yeah, gold medal as I expected. Reason I'm such a low Niddertalbahn level is because I had to make a new Dovetail Live profile for TSW5. But anyway, so yeah, that will be it for today's video, everybody. Thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.